Good
out.
afternoon, everybody. I'm Micah, Miranda, Economic Development Director with the City of Chandler. Very excited to be joined by Clate Mask with Keap. Chandler business, been with us for, almost 5-6 years now in the community?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So, mind sharing a little bit about yourself and Keap?
Sure, you bet.
Questions.
Well, I'm co-founder and CEO of Keap, longtime Arizonan, went to Arizona State, decided to build our business here. We love Arizona. We've been in Chandler, like you said, for 5 or 6 years now. And Keap is formerly known as Infusionsoft. We do sales and marketing software for small businesses. And our software is CRM, marketing, sales, helping small businesses grow by automating the follow-up that usually causes them to stumble.
Yeah, it's great platform, a lot of success, and it's good to see you guys still moving forward and innovating in this time.
You bet.
So there's a lot of weird stuff going on impacting small businesses, but Keap did something remarkable when you guys started the Keep Going Fund. Can you tell us a little bit about this initiative and how the small business community can benefit from this program and any new forthcoming initiatives you and your team may have?
Yeah, you bet. So when the pandemic was declared on March 11th on Wednesday, we got together on Thursday and said, we know small businesses are going to be hit hard. We know our customers are going to be hit, non-customers will be hit. How can we help small businesses? Our purpose, as you know, and we've had this purpose for over a decade, is to help small businesses succeed. That's the purpose. And our brand, we call it Keap because the tenacity and perseverance that's required for small business success
Absolutely.
is it's necessary. You have to just keep going. So the message is keep going, keep serving, keep growing. We say that all the time. And of course, with this pandemic, never has that been a more appropriate message for small businesses. So when this hit, we just said, what can we do? And we came up with a handful of programs. Probably the one that's got the most attention is what we call the Keep Going Fund. We set aside $100,000 for small businesses. They don't have to be customers. They can be outside of Arizona, just anybody. But we tend to be a little bit preferential to customers. I think about half of those that we've awarded are customers. But it's a $500 grant. It's not going to be game changing for anybody, of course, but it's just intended to give some encouragement and some just acute relief to the issues that small businesses are facing. So we've awarded 25 per week. We are about, I think we've done 125 at this point. Wow. So we've got another 75 to go before we'll tap out that first 100,000, and we're heavily considering putting a little more in. So that's the Keep Going Fund. And then there are 4 other programs that are about services to help small businesses adapt their business and make adjustments so that they can weather the storm and be stronger on the other side of the pandemic.
Well, it's really cool you guys are stepping up to take care of these small businesses and doing what you can. Where can businesses go to find out more information on these programs?
Yeah, they can go to pages.keap.com, and it's KEAP, or they can just search Keap and Keep Going, and they'll find it there. Great.
So, you keep encouraging small businesses to adapt. What are 3 pieces of advice that you would share with some businesses on how they can best adapt during this time?
Yeah, you bet. First thing's pretty obvious. Zoom has made this so apparent to us that we need to be doing things virtually. So what we see our customers and small businesses all over doing is they're taking a part or all of their business and they're making it virtual. Everything from fitness, fitness studios or gyms that are doing classes on, via Zoom, to coming out with, let's stick with the fitness thing, coming out with a nutrition program for their members that maybe they didn't have previously. So it's doing things virtually and coming up with ways that they can serve their customers online. That's the first thing we see, and we see it all over. Face-to-face, personalized services that everybody would have assumed in the past needed to be done in person are now being done online. I think we can see that all across the economy. Second thing that we see is customers who are, or small businesses who are accustomed to landing new customers, new clients in a certain way. That's totally changed. And instead of the normal ways of marketing and selling, what we're seeing works and what customers are doing to adapt is they're just reaching out to serve. They're finding ways that they can help, and just having a helpful conversation with clients will either build rapport with the client or will create new opportunities for the small business to serve and to generate revenue, or will just help the entrepreneur, the business, as well as the customer be a little better off after that conversation, because everybody's holed up and trying to deal with this change. So that's the second thing. I would summarize that as serve to sell. It's just serving, and it's not that it will necessarily lead to a sale right now, but change the paradigm from the way you used to serve, the way you used to sell, to being more service oriented. And then I would say the third thing is really around customer service and the way that small businesses are thinking about customer service in a different way. I think rather than being I think what we're seeing is, rather than spending as little time as possible doing customer service, we're seeing small businesses just invest in those customers and do whatever they can to retain the customer. And I think that retention is a critical thing that we're seeing.
So I'm going to put you on the spot. What are you doing as the leader of people within your organization to adapt during this time? What is Clate doing to change?
Yeah, lots of communication, lots of video, lots of recording on my iPhone and uploading it to Slack. I literally, almost every day I'll share a message, and I didn't do that before. That was not something we did in the past. So a lot of communication, a lot of just transparency to help people understand where we are, how things are going, the good and the bad, and just helping people to be calm and confident and understand that we'll weather this storm. I draw a lot from the past and leading the company through recessions in the past, and help people understand we can do this. We'll get through it. While the event is unprecedented, hard times certainly aren't unprecedented, and we'll figure out how to adapt and work through it.
All right. And then what are a few tools in the Keap toolbox that small businesses who are suffering challenges can take advantage of?
Yeah. Certainly sending email communications to their customers. So doing email marketing, that's definitely one of them. Putting follow-up in place so that when someone comes to your website, you can do automated follow-up and stay in touch with that customer. That we refer to that as lead capture and lead follow-up. That's a really valuable one because it frees up the business owner. They don't have to be the one doing all of that follow-up one by one, but you can do it in a very personalized way. Taking payments online, that's a really important one that our customers rely on and that we see as being critical right now during a time where you can't meet face-to-face. So those are just a few of the things.
Appreciate you sharing that. And, one last question for you. The East Valley is unique in a lot of different ways. What do you see as some of the growth coming from, Chandler and the greater Southeast Valley as a result of the pandemic, based upon who we are as a community?
Yeah. I talk all the time about, from the moment this hit, I said, we're going to watch entrepreneurs adapt. Entrepreneurs are adapters, and our customers are adapters. They just quickly adapt. And I think we live in a community that is full of people who are quick to adapt. I look around and I see people who are trying to figure out the new normal and what they need to do in order to thrive during really uncertain times. I think the Southeast Valley is high on the adaptability scale. There's an ability to make adjustments, and so I think that's critical. It's we're all dealing with it mentally, emotionally, psychologically, what you deal with. But I think it's just going to work and serving others and making things happen. I think Chandler's really good that way. This is a good example of that, what you guys are doing to help entrepreneurs and small businesses adapt. But I see it all across our Southeast Valley.
I would echo a lot of those thoughts, and really want to thank you for taking time to speak with us, and all the visitors out on the interwebs checking us out. So stay safe. And again, thank you for all you're doing in the community. And again, folks, check out Keap, see what they have to offer during this Keep Going fun campaign. So Clate, again, thanks for your time, man.
Thanks so much, Mike. I appreciate it. Thanks for all you do to help businesses grow.
Thank you. Appreciate it.